What's up, YouTube? DPD19 back again with another video. And no, do not adjust your volume and do not check for water in your speakers, because yes, I do sound like absolute dog shit. I kind of lost my voice last weekend, and then I haven't really been able to rest it due to work and basketball game I was playing in. So yeah, it's not gotten much better, and now I've gotten a little sick. But I was gonna make this video yesterday. I was tired as fuck. I didn't have time and didn't care to when I did. So we're gonna make it now, because this shouldn't even need to be talked about. But some people fucking rode the short bus when they were a child, so we gotta over-explain certain things. All right, all this, and excuse me if I cough or have to like clear my throat. Because I sound like shit, but I'd like to make this video even though it's going to come out like absolute crap. I could not care less. So I'll be taking a sip of water a lot. So, since days before, it's been happening for days already. People bitching and moaning about exclusivity of the MetaZoo cardio like magazine. And all these promo packs are going to be limited. All this bullshit. Look at Toy Wiz. They're selling at $30. They're selling at $40, selling at $45. And just everyone up in arms. And let me just preface with, if your price comparisons for market is Toy Wiz, then just exit out the fucking video, because you're not going to understand another word I say after this. Toy Wiz is known to have higher prices than other people. They are currently the only one that I know of on the market selling these magazines. And if they're getting certain prices for them, why are they not going to raise their prices past MSRP if the demand highly exceeds MSRP? Like, financially and business-wise, why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense. And there's people up in arms saying, oh, how can you sell above MSRP? This is price gouging. This is capitalism. There's all this fucking bullshit. And I was like, okay, you're a great person if you sell at MSRP, but you're a piece of shit if you sell above it. Okay. Where does that make any sense in general? It makes sense to the people that are buyers, because it benefits them. Because it benefits you for them to be selling at MSRP for a very hot and hard to find, as of right now, product that will probably be a lot more heavily seen in the wild in a bit. Because it benefits you, they're good people. But if that same good person is selling at MSRP for, let's say, a box that's $120, and you can get on the open market for $80, I'm sure that they aren't such a good person you're going to buy from the MSRP. Now, are you? No, you're going to be a wheezy little bitch and go buy at market $8 like majority of the people. And now I'll buy at market for a lot of things. Like, well, why would I not? But I'm not going to pretend like I'm going to fucking... I demand for these stores to sell at MSRP when they can make more money. I'm not going to stop people from making money and increasing their revenue, increasing their profit. I'm not going to do that. These stores fucking get fucked on so many goddamn sets, so many goddamn releases that start at below MSRP out the gate. Outside of like Pokemon and stuff, most stuff does not sell at MSRP out the gate. And I think Magic, I'm not a huge Magic guy, but y'all can let me know. But majority of card games do not sell at MSRP out the gate. But we want to bitch and moan when they sell above MSRP for other products that are hot, that can make them money to offset the losses of the other products that they decided to carry. And people probably say dumb shit like, oh, why didn't they just not buy that product? Why would they buy stuff that doesn't make any money? I don't know, because you can't predict what's exactly going to go with the market, even if you're a seasoned veteran. People, even like Rudy from Alpha Investments, knows a lot about cards. However, he still fucks up and orders shit that plummets in price. Look at old MetaZoo, for example. Like, he lost money towards the end. I still think he made money overall, but he's an example of that. You have all these stores that bought into MetaZoo with all the hype, and they lost all that money. It's not as easy as, oh, you can tell. People got to give thousands to tens of thousands of dollars in advance, like a month plus in advance, to most of these distributors. Or like commit to it anyways. You got to commit to it, and once you commit to it, all right, you're going to be on the hook for when they bill you closer towards shipping, and you better have that fucking money. There's no going back. So those stores commit to it, commit thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, these LGSs that people want to say, oh, you should support LGSs. MetaZoo needs to focus on supporting them. But the buyers aren't fucking doing that. But they want to bitch that people need to support the LGSs, the companies, but then the buyers themselves, a lot of them fucking won't, because they'll go to the next person that is selling at a cheaper price. It's the most hypocritical, fucking low IQ horse shit that I've ever seen in my goddamn life. I'm not going to pretend I'm not going to buy from lowest prices certain situations, but I also bought an MSRP from people like SJC Collectibles, an amazing fucking MetaZoo seller at the time that I wanted to support. I paid $140 a box for fucking native at release, and I paid MSRP for the other products. Why did I do that? Because I want to support him, because I liked him, because he never did me wrong, because he didn't fuck me over. But no, a lot of these people will just go to the cheapest person. Probably like, oh, David, you do the same thing as we do. No, not all the time. I will support the people that I know aren't going to fuck me, that I trust, that I want to support and see them thrive as a business. But a lot of you fucks don't want to see that. You just want to pay the cheapest price and then bitch and moan and whine when they're selling an MSRP, which, oh, stores should never sell above MSRP. No. That's not the term you should be using. The term you should be using is, when I want to buy hot shit, they should not be selling above MSRP. They should not make more money to offset their other losses. They should not make more money to profit more, to get more product in the future, to prolong and develop their business. No, that's capitalism. That's fucked up. No, they should not be allowed to do that. It is a business at the end of the day, you stupid fucks who say that shit. It is absolutely ridiculous. But if it goes below MSRP, no. That's just a suggested price. You shouldn't be selling at MSRP. Look at what the market is. You're a fucking scalper. You're a fucking goddamn thief trying to overcharge me. Fuck is wrong with you? That's the whiny little bitches that are fucking complaining. And while in the meantime, we're complaining about fucking all this shit. This is why I don't like Pokemon, a lot of Pokemon people, because this is how a lot of them act. And they actually have a gripe to an extent, because you see new booster boxes selling for like $250, that MSRP is like $170. But here's the thing with that. Stores are now capitalizing on that. Go look back 4 or 5 years ago. Go look at all those sets that were well below MSRP at release. Go look at Cosmic Eclipse. Go look at fucking Fusion Strike, that even, I think that was lower. Was Battle Styles was decent at the start, but then it fucking plummeted to like 70, 80 a box, whatever it was. Well below MSRP. Even below their distributor cost. But y'all didn't say shit, wouldn't have said shit back then. Y'all would have kept your mouth shut and said, oh, you just shouldn't have invested in that. You shouldn't have bought into that. It's clearly a dog shit set. Oh, that's how it happens, you know? I'm going to pay it. I'm not paying an MSRP. You got me fucked up. Just like on the Pokemon website, they always had stuff at MSRP. People are like, well, why would I ever buy an MSRP? And now they can't keep anything in stock at MSRP because it's hot. But people are bitching and moaning, I can't get product, I can't this and that. It's fucked up, all these stores on selling at MSRP. Why the fuck would I sell to you a box at, like, I don't know what the new MSRP for Pokemon is. I don't know if it's like 164 or 170. We'll say 170 for argument's sake. You should be selling it to me at 170. Or maybe it's 144. I don't fucking know. You should be selling to me at 170. Not 250. You're price gouging. This is ridiculous. But it doesn't count to make up for all the sets that they got fucked on in the past from Pokemon, because selling cards was never really the most profitable thing. You really had to love it as an LGS to sell it, to carry it, to do it, because you can make way more money just getting a regular job and have way less stress, way less headache, way less overhead, way less commitment, way less worry. But no, because people are trying to make money, trying to keep their business afloat when they're struggling in other areas. That's a fucking problem. That's capitalism. I hold my fucking dick. with that stupid ass fucking take. You're a greedy fucking consumer that doesn't give a rat's ass about the businesses. And at the end of the day, let's say I buy from cheaper elsewhere. If they're gonna sell shit for higher prices, you will never see me fucking complain. When I put my boxes up in my store for fucking MSRP or slightly below it, if market's like 90 to 100 and I put it for 115, 120, you can buy it or you can fuck off. But I don't care. Other stores should not care. They shouldn't feel guilty because all these customers are whining and bitching and moaning. No, it's still a business at the end of the day, and they need to make money to stay afloat because your favorite LGS will go out of business if they're not fucking trying to sell at certain prices. Because, oh, look at all those stores that are selling MSRP. They'll never sell below SRP, they say. Okay. Oh, never sell above MSRP. My apologies. Okay. Then watch when they get fucked when stuff goes below MSRP and they have to sell at cost or at a loss. Now they wish that they made money on the other shit because now their losses are not offsetting. They're getting fucked. Now they got to go take out a loan in order to pay employees or pay this or pay that, pay for the next set. But y'all don't give a fuck about, some of y'all don't give a fuck about all that. You don't give a fuck about the back end stuff, about how an LGS works. People cry me like, oh my God, it's so messed up. All these LGSs are closing. But that same person's not going to do anything to fix that. Oh, I'm not paying these prices. This is fucking ridiculous. It's a bunch of fucking horse shit. You act like profit margins, overhead don't matter. These stores got to pay for employees. They got to pay for fucking light bill, gas, electric. They got to pay for all this shit. Plus, tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the store. Could be thousands, could be tens of thousands on product every single month. And they better keep buying it. Or else guess what? The distributor is going to fuck them later on when they want more of a hot product and they haven't been buying the meh product or the shit product. And then y'all also want to fucking shame the stores like Dan from Catch 'em All Collectibles who fucking has earned all of his allocations. And be like, oh, you should give to all these other people. That's fucked up that you're getting all this. It's fishy that you're a partial owner of MetaZoo and you're getting all these boxes. Even though he was getting those types of allocations before he owned part of MetaZoo. But we want to ignore all that. We want to ignore the person like that has 11 years with a distributor, an account that he spends tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, spends probably over $1 million a year. But we want to ignore all that. You just get favoritism because that helps my argument. It's the dumb shit people want to say. It's a bunch of horse shit. And if MSRP for a excuse me, my bad. If MSRP is such a big issue, go and buy at MSRP when it's below market. If you're not going to do that every single time, then shut the fuck up on MSRP when it goes above. Hold my fucking dick with that stupid ass argument. If it benefits you, that's the only thing that fucking matters. Bunch of fucking bums. Just showing you're a bunch of fucking cheap ass, broke ass bitches that care about nothing but yourself. You don't care about those other fucking LGSs. You care about how much is coming out of your pocket. Yet it's capitalism if they sell for more. Yet you're so preoccupied with your own fucking money. Bum ass fucking bitch. Bitches, not plural. Like, and if anything benefits the seller, it's a problem. If it benefits the buyer, it's not a problem. It's like y'all don't know business and economics 101, and it clearly shows. And even if you do, you admit, oh, I don't give a fuck anyways. It's the most fucking dog shit, fucking stupid bullshit. And I was asked the other day, because I'm looking at possibly making a career change, because I just don't get the spark anymore. Maybe I just need to go work somewhere else in construction. I don't know. But I was asked, hey, why don't you open up a store from someone that I, care a lot about and respect their opinion. And I just responded on instinct. And I said, without thinking, I'm like, I don't hate myself enough to do that. Because I know how much time, effort, money it takes. You cannot, most people, or a lot of people, cannot fucking run a card store in LGS without having another job. Let that fucking sink in. You know how much time and effort that is to spend? Just to even be able to support that, to do the hobby and what they love to do. You know how hard that is? One of my buddies owns a card shop right near me. He fucking owns it with his brother, and he still works a full-time job. His brother still works a full-time job. And then they run the fucking store like 12 to 7 or whatever the fuck time it is. It depends on the season, but like 12 to 7, 12 to 8. On top of their overnight job, that's 8 to 10 hours. And they have a wife, they have kids, and they're doing all that. Do you think that's worth it? Would you do that? No, you wouldn't. Because you'd say financially it makes no sense. In terms of your relationship with your kid and your wife, girlfriend, it doesn't make sense. But they love what they're doing. They see it as a possible, big thing down the line. But they know it's gonna fuck them on money at certain points. And even if they're making money, you lose so much just from the time you fucking lose with your family doing other stuff. Sacrifices these stores make. And all you people that want to bitch and moan about them selling for above MSRP, selling above market, it's evil, it's fucked up. Don't give a rat's ass about any of that shit I just said. You're just going to say, oh, it's not my problem. Don't fucking be in the card business then. If it's not making you money. But then it's capitalism if you're making money. Make that make sense. Fucking brain dead morons. People like me, it's even hard for people like me specifically, no, because I have my job and I'm in a decent housing situation, so it doesn't affect me as much, but I can still, as an online store, buy a bunch of product and still be fine because I'm storing it at my house. I'm not paying extra gas, electric, employees, not paying lease or renting, which that's another thing I didn't mention. They gotta fucking rent the building to just cover their costs, which is a pain in the ass. Rent the building. I don't gotta do any of that. Even online stores, it's hard to make money for a lot of them, especially on new releases. When they get a new release, they committed to buying it a month ago and it comes out, it's already fucking at break even or below. So it's either you hold it and hope it goes up, or you get fucked and you just sell it for whatever, spend all that time, effort, and lose money. But again, you don't give a fuck about that aspect, about that. Some of you guys don't give a fuck about any of that. Fuck the stores. Fuck the LGSs. Fuck the online stores. You're a price gouging piece of shit if you sell above MSRP. And mind you, this is all stemming from a fucking magazine. Y'all wasn't bitching when stores were fire selling those boxes for $80 a pop for MetaZoo booster boxes. And guess what? Some of those stores that did that, they got cut their allocations and you got refunded. And now you're whining like a little bitch about that. And now it's like so many people are selling them for 95, 100. There's stores I know that are selling them for MSRP at 120 a box. But now you're bitching about that part. People fire selling. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're going to have to sell, David, your boxes at like 80, 90. Who the fuck said? You think I'm going to be that stupid? You think I'm going to make up a reason as to why I'm fire selling and getting volume out? You think I'm going to do that? No, I'm not. I'm going to sell at my price. And if it sells, cool. If not, I can rip for singles, sell singles. I can stream it, sell it slowly. I don't give a fuck. I can hold it. I have all the time in the world. Don't you fucking worry about me. But all these people like, oh, I'm not going to buy it until it's, fucking at distributor cost, pretty much. So you're fine waiting to fuck a store that bought into it and make them technically pay you to take it. Not pay you, that's probably the wrong terminology. They got to basically pay for you to take their product. You want to take advantage of that for the people that bought it. You don't want to support the LGSs, you want to fuck them. You want to fuck these stores. That's what you care about. But no, this is the bullshit we got to deal with. And then we want to ignore that part and only bitch when it benefits us, when we're not getting our way. We're not getting things we want. And when distributors get restocks, like on Pokemon, for example, do y'all think they should still sell at MSRP, the stores? Oh, you do? Oh, some of you do? Oh, did you know that distributors will charge you up to like $10 less of market for boxes a lot of times, when like they'll be selling to you almost at market. Did you know that? And make you buy product that doesn't sell well for them just for you to get the chance to buy the good shit. Did you know that, or were you just ignoring that, or were you just fucking stupid and didn't care to look into it? Like, please enlighten me. We don't want to talk about the grand scheme of things and every little thing that goes into owning an LGS, all the struggles, all the pains, all the difficulties. We want to talk about what fucks the consumer over in our minds. What costs me more money? That's all some of you care about. And want to say that these stores are greedy. You're a greedy fucking bitch yourself. Some of y'all just want to pocket the money and keep money and spend less at a store. And you can, by all means, do that. That's fine. But don't be a hypocritical bitch and fucking talk about MSRP. It's fucked up if you sell above it. You either stick with, you'll buy at whatever price is good for you, or you'll shut the fuck up. Because talking about it's not fair to pay more money out of your pocket is just being a hypocritical little bitch. And not to mention, distributors cut allocations. You can pre-sell a bunch of boxes and then you get a quarter of what you asked for. That's 3/4. Let's say it's a hot set. That's 3/4 of an income that you lost. Let's say you would have profited 10 grand off that as a store, and you get it cut down and you make $2,500 profit. You think $7,500 difference is not massive to a store? Like, are you fucking kidding me? And there's also the notion that people don't understand of, oh, the older the accountant you have, the more, the better repertoire you have. Rapport, not repertoire, that's the wrong fucking word. The better rapport you have with your distributor, the more you've bought their shit product, the more you're going to get the good shit when it comes out. And if you're a lesser account, a newer account, you're going to be the one on the chopping block if the higher people want more shit. That's common sense. But if you don't understand how distribution works, then don't fucking speak on it. It's fucking pathetic. And with, let's say those promo packs. Let's get into the magazine promo packs, because let's be real, none of y'all give a fuck about these magazines. 99% of y'all, not none of y'all. 99% of y'all don't give a fuck about the magazine. You're going to take it, you're going to take the pack out, and then you put the magazine to the side. It's going to collect dust, so you're going to throw that bitch in a recycle bin. Okay? Let's be fucking honest here. If you want to lie to yourself, go ahead, lie to yourself. I don't care. I'm not your fucking mother. But you just want the packs inside. You're going to end up shaming the people that, this will happen, by the way. Shame the people that sell the packs individually. And you're going to shame the people that sell the kit, the like bundle, above MSRP as well. They're fucked up. It's capitalism. This is bullshit. Okay. Store's not allowed to do that. But if you go to a collector-con and let's say they give you one of those one-pack promo packs, they're handing them out, people in line. They go to eBay and sell that pack for $20 to $25, say, for example. Is that okay? Oh, it is. Then why does it matter if the store does that? Oh, because you, the consumer, went there to get it. Because you did that, you deserve to sell it at whatever price you want in the open market. Oh, okay, I see. But a store that committed thousands of dollars on this product is not allowed to do that. And I want all of you that think this way to fucking put yourself in a store's shoes legitimately. Go out and actually do this. Go commit thousands to tens of thousands of dollars on product, not just one game, many games, every single month. And let me know how that goes. Oh, wait, you can't afford to do that? Oh, wait, you don't want to financially commit to that? You just want to buy a box at the price you want to buy it at? You just want to buy a magazine at the price you want to pay for it? You don't want to take that massive risk of thousands to tens of thousands of dollars? You don't want to do that? Wow, that's crazy. That's wild that you wouldn't do that. But all these stores are doing that. It's fucking hypocritical whore shit. It's unethical if you sell above MSRP. No, it's unethical because you have to pay more. It's unethical because it doesn't fit with your fucking ideas and values and your bullshit that you fucking made up because it's costing you more money. Not to mention, this is a fucking luxury item. You do not need to buy a fucking pack your whole life and you will live just the same. It is not needed whatsoever. It is non-essential. But we're bitching and making this big fucking, oh, I should be able to afford everything. I should be able to afford every card. Like, some of the people complaining about it, and it was just the most hypocritical shit. Be like, oh, no one needs to buy trading cards. It's non-essential. But we shouldn't reserve products for enjoyment, you know, just for those with enough money to buy them. What? Do you need to buy a fucking necklace? Do you need to buy a fucking watch? That's a Rolex? Do you need to fucking buy this fucking stupid... It's not stupid. It's fucking dope as shit. But do you need to fucking buy this? Do you need to buy this stupid fucking button? Do you need to buy all these fucking cards? Do you need to buy these? No, you don't. I buy it because I want to, because I have extra money and I want to buy it. And you can buy a lot of these things. You can buy a pack. You can buy a box if you have enough money. You don't need the rarest of rarest shit of everything. You can still afford to buy a lot of these things, just in more moderation. But because you can't buy it in the amount you want to buy it at, because you can't afford it, it's a fucking problem. If you can only afford 6 packs of MetaZoo in a month, then there you go. But also, if you can only afford 6 packs of MetaZoo in a month with your budget, maybe you shouldn't be fucking buying it. Maybe you should save up money and pay it towards other shit. And work on getting to a better position where you can afford it. But no, we want to fucking be hypocritical and be stupid with it. It's not unethical to sell at market price. The people that shame that, go ahead, shame me for it. When I go sell my boxes and shit, go shame me for it. Don't shame these other stores. Go bitch at me. Go complain to me in the comments and everywhere. Go bitch at me. And don't buy from me. That's the main thing too. Don't buy from these people if you think they're fucking you. If you think I'm fucking you selling at MSRP for a product that's under MSRP, or I'm selling above MSRP and something, just don't buy from me. But there's a lot of people that do buy from me. Why? Because I'm as real as it fucking gets. I tell you exactly what you're gonna get. You can trust me. You know you're gonna get your shit from me in one piece, packaged correctly. And that's the same with a lot of other stores. But just because you don't agree with it, don't mean jack shit. You're just being a whiny little bitch that don't have the money to afford the amount that you want. And if you do have the money, you want to be frugal and you don't want to spend more on something that you think should be worth less. It's like people that think certain stuff, they're like, oh, the MetaZoo boxes, they shouldn't be worth above $60. I'm not paying above $60. And then if it never hits 60, then you're just whining. This is ridiculous. They didn't print enough. This is horse shit. It's just, you know, so high. All these people price gouging. This is ridiculous. I can't even afford to buy a MetaZoo box. You don't need to buy a box. You could buy a pack or two. Oh, but I wanna buy a box. Okay. Sounds like a you fucking problem now, doesn't it? It is just the most, I probably said this 6 times already, horse shit excuses I've seen. I hate it. It's annoying, the amount of people that just don't understand proper business, that want to bitch and moan only when it doesn't benefit them. If something comes out the gate extremely high priced, oh well. If you took, and people want to complain all the time about all that shit. You know, oh, people buying and whatnot, they're charging me too much. They're charging above MSRP. If somebody spends their hard-earned money, thousands to tens of thousands of dollars on product, as far as I'm concerned, as far as sensible people that also sell, that buy, that understand, they can sell at whatever the fuck price they want. Because guess what? They took that fucking chance. That product could have gone down. They could have lost money. They took that chance. They took that risk. They can sell it at whatever fucking price they want. And it's not my fucking business. I can look at it and be like, damn, you're trying to sell like a $300 card for $1,000? Like, that's not going to sell. And then I'll move on with my fucking day. I'm not going to message them like a fucking Weasley little rat and be like, this is the market. You're selling way too above market. You're a fucking scalper. You're a price gouger. You're a piece of shit. That's how stupid some of you fucking sound. It's ridiculous. Let people try to sell stuff at the prices they want to. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. That's it. Keep it moving. Why you gotta bitch? Why you gotta moan? Why you gotta try to call these certain sellers out? I don't give a rat's fucking ass. People can sell at whatever prices they want. Whatever prices that they need to make their business work. To keep the lights on in their store. Even buyers that buy to flip, like, go ahead, go for it. And then go try to sell for whatever price you want. I don't give a rat's ass. Could not care less. Because I actually understand it. Unlike a lot of people. People think flippers are this evil person. Are you the one that committed that money to that product? No, then shut the fuck up. Like, if I buy a collection for like $400 and I end up making, let's say, hypothetically, I 5X, which a lot of stuff during bankruptcy, I did 5 to 10X on certain collections. And I make a ton of money. Am I a piece of shit for making all that money? Also, when I was trying to buy those collections, I tell people, are you sure? I feel bad, verbatim, I feel bad because it's with my friends. I feel bad that I'm buying this from you at this price. You know, are you sure you're okay with this? Yeah, I want to buy other shit. I want to get out of this. Like, what people sell at, what people buy it, none of your fucking business. You can do whatever they want. If they buy it, they can sell whatever the fuck they want. If you buy a card from my fucking store, my eBay, for let's say 100, and you go flip it for $150, I'm gonna say good job, good for you. You made a little bit of money. I made my money I was comfortable with. Call it a fucking day. But there's people that will see others like buy on whatnot and then flip on eBay and be like, wow, that's fucked up. They just bought it for this price and they're selling it for this one. And then it actually sells. It's like, wow, this is ridiculous. You know, you're just you're a flipper. Are you stupid or are you dumb? Like, if the person selling it is comfortable with it, that's fine. And same thing with selling as a store. If the buyer's comfortable paying a price, what the fuck's it matter to you? Oh, this is bullshit. You know, this is not worth this. It's not what you want to pay for it. But if people are willing to pay more than you are, again, that's a you fucking problem. Go get your money up. Go wait for it to fucking drop in price. Stop whining like a little bitch. It's just... And then you have the stores that don't want to put out this This was supposed to be more about the magazine, but it turned into something else. I said I wasn't going to rant again and just, you know, not make these videos. Nah, this video needs to be made because there's a lot of people that agree with me that aren't speaking, and I know that for a fact because they reach out to me all individually and say, yo, I completely agree, yo, this is ridiculous. Like, they don't understand simple shit. They don't understand what we as stores go through. But that don't matter to them because the whiny, bitchy are the loud ones. They think they're right. No, the smart motherfuckers aren't like me, and they're gonna not say nothing. But guess what? David, while he is smart, had some fucking free time and said, all right, let me tell you how you're a fucking moron in the most polite way possible so I don't get timed out. Because there's a couple times I want to call some people illiterate fucks when they don't know how to read. We can tell that your reading level isn't above, 5th grade. But, it's not my problem. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't dog shit at school. It's just ridiculous. People can sell whatever they want at their prices. And if you're going to base everything off of one store, when all the other ones, after allocations for boxes, we know we're cut for some stores. Those stores are afraid of putting up a certain amount and not getting that amount. They don't want to oversell. And then if they did that and sold at market price and they had to refund because distribution didn't give them enough, then you're going to be that dumb fuck that whines and said, oh, they're just going to relist and put it at a higher price than what I paid. This is bullshit. This is fucked up. And while there are stores that do that, yes. And I don't agree with it. I think if you set something for a pre-order, you better fucking stick to it as a store. The stores that take it back and go make money, yeah, they're a piece of shit. And it's unethical in my opinion. Because if I put something for sale, I put something on pre-order, if I fuck up a price, I tell you, all right, well, I fucked up, so not my problem. Well, not my problem. It's not your problem, it's my problem. I gotta eat it. I've listed cards on my store that were worth like $100. I went to put it on like a $10 auction. I put it as a $10 buy now. It sold immediately. Guess what I did? I messaged them saying, hey, I messed up, but I make it clear to them, I will not cancel this. That's my fuck up. You're going to get exactly what you bought, and I'm going to learn from it. That's how it should be for that. So the stores that cancel pre-orders due to prices going up, scumbags for that. You're scummy for that, in my opinion. But the stores that have to cancel because they put out pre-orders and they couldn't get enough from distribution, then you're still going to whine about them. Oh, they canceled my pre-order. They fucked me. But now that those stores aren't putting up stuff for pre-order just to be safe and save their ass, that's a fucking problem. You know, we're just going to base our prices off of Toy Wiz, put them up for $45. We admit that it's not selling at $45. We admit that magazines by themselves are not selling for $13. But it's a problem that they even have it listed for that. I mean, it's fucking stupid ass fucks. It's just low IQ. And I don't know, I've said it many times, I don't want to really argue anymore. That's a big reason I left most of Discord and why I don't talk a whole lot. Tried to not talk a whole lot last week, different story. But why I haven't talked a lot in the main MetaZoo Discord, and that's because it's not worth my time and effort. Because when people even admit that they're gonna fucking only pay exactly what they want to pay, and admit basically fucking LGS that charges MSRP if it's below, there's no point in me arguing at that point. You're just a fucking moron. You're just a greedy piece of shit that's only focused on your own money. Fuck everyone else. It's all about you. But then we still want to talk about, oh, support LGSs, but you're not finna do that yourself. Fucking bunch of horse shit. God forbid a fucking store tries to make more money, tries to offset their losses from other product, tries to make sure that they can feed their family, pay for their store. The fuck out of here. Bunch of fucking morons. And the last topic I want to go on regarding this is the promos. And I want to explain this very clearly. I have friends in Australia. I have friends in England, in Great Britain, UK. Like I have friends in those areas. I probably fucked up at saying it. Just UK, England. Fuck the Great Britain part. UK, England, United Kingdom is all of them. In the UK. And I know how much they have to pay when I sell shit to them. They have to pay their duties. They have to pay 20% VAT, which a lot of people are fucking ignorant on. They don't realize that. They got to pay 20% on top of the exorbitant shipping costs and the item price. So if I sell a card for $100, they're paying $120 off the bat, no matter what. They see $120 on eBay, no matter what. And then they also pay shipping, which can be like, God damn it, which can be like as much as like $20 to $30 to $40 if it's like a bubble mailer, which is ridiculous. And they don't combine shipping, which is fucking horseshit. eBay fixes shit on that. I've said it for fucking 5 years now. But people sell through eBay international shipping because it's the safest way for a buyer and a seller. It works out for both financially. It doesn't work out for the buyer, but for the seller, it covers their ass the most. So if you ask for a seller to do anything about that and they're not comfortable with it, Like, you should be understanding to that extent. Because if the package gets lost, then it's a fucking massive headache. Dealing with insurance, it's annoying. And so I understand what they have to pay more than what's out there, like, on the market. I get that. However, the people that think that every card should be accessible to everyone, this has fucking been tilted this whole time. I don't know. If not, oh well. The people that think that every single card should be accessible to everyone, just fucking, if you think all the stuff you thought before, that I mentioned before, all the morons that think that, you can unsubscribe. If you think that nothing should have any scarcity or rarity, you can unsubscribe. If you disagree with me, I don't give a rat's fucking ass. There are stuff that are meant to be rarer, to be harder to get, to make more of an incentive for these people to go out to these collecticons, to these places to support MetaZoo, to collect stuff for themselves. If they want to go there to resell, go ahead. But if fucking Jimmy that lives in New Jersey wants to fly to fucking California just to go to a MetaZoo fucking, you know, an event where MetaZoo's at, and go get them a promo pack and an alpha pack and whatnot, and then resell it, you know, go ahead. And they just want to have the experience, they'll sell whatever to make up cost. Go ahead, I don't give a rat's fucking ass. But people could be like, oh, they only go to these cons just to make money. All right, stupid bitch. Let me enlighten you. Hotel fare, airfare, food, all that shit. Unless you live in the area, you are losing money to go through that experience. You are not making money. Those people are not making money. The people that live around the area that can go there in person, yeah, they could probably make a little bit of money, yeah. If they want to, I don't give a fuck. I'm not standing in those fucking lines. Even if, God damn it, even if I was in Boston, I don't think I'd stand in those lines, to be fair. I would love if MetaZoo came to Boston, but I don't see it happening. If it does, I'd probably be like, yeah, I don't want to sit in line for a fucking half hour, 2 hours. I'm not doing that shit. I'll just fucking buy it online. My time is worth way more than the time fucking waiting. There's people that are in other countries that want to complain, I shouldn't be paying $50 for a card. You know, this is not fair. This promo set is too big. Stuff is not meant to be easily accessible. Well, some stuff. Or be like, oh, you know, those tower cards, you know, Caster Cup, those weren't fair unless you went there. Bitch, if you flew to a fucking tower to play in, excuse me, you can sell your shit for whatever you want. Some of those people played in fucking God damn it. Sorry for the headphone issue right there. But some of those people spend all that money just to go there to be in a fucking, in a room that's fucking no AC, fucking hot as shit. Spend all this money on a hotel fare. Yeah, they deserve to get exclusive shit because they put all the effort in there. And just because you couldn't get it, don't mean shit. Some stuff is supposed to be rare, supposed to be hard to get, supposed to be hard to collect. And if you're in other countries, yeah, it's going to be harder for you to buy it. Then don't fucking buy it. Not everyone's meant to be able to collect every single thing. It's not. Whether it's because of where you're living, your financial situation. If everyone could get everything, then the shit wouldn't be worth anything. And then companies wouldn't produce it because it's not profitable. Then you wouldn't get the cards you want. But we don't think about that part. We just think of, I want to pay nothing. I want to pay cheap prices, and that's it. You don't think of the macro economics of it. You think of micro. Think of my problems, my money. That's all you think of. And it's fucking annoying. If you worked your ass off to get into a Caster's Cup, go play there. Yeah, you deserve exclusive packs. You flew there, you spent the money, you lost money to go there more than likely. You deserve to fucking get some exclusive shit. It's just, some of those fucking arguments with people are just moronic. 1 second, I let my dog out. There you go. All right, well, that's pretty much about it. Honestly, I've just rambled towards the end, and I'm going through a coughing fit. So y'all don't want to hear that part at all. But yeah, all y'all complaining about the magazines, do me a favor, shut the fuck up. More stores will carry them. It will be accessible. I assume that you can probably grab some at the Collecticons, and if you bitches say I can't go to a Collecticon, again, just fucking buy it online when more stores get them. Shut the fuck up. I presume these will be readily available at a certain point. And prices will drop. If you don't want to pay a lot, don't. Simple as that. If you're just FOMOing and be like, oh, this is ridiculous, I'm going to have to pay these prices. No. Shut up. You're just FOMO. You're just FOMOing. I'll stop there. All right, peace.